Revolution. He's incredibly talented, but also he and his wife have become incredibly close friends of our family over the years. Jim Lambright, if you don't know him, is out of the Ohio marketplace. He and his wife Stacy have a very successful real estate business, and they are regional vice presidents part-time. God bless them. It's incredible what they're doing. They not only have a U.S. business, but they're building a very strong business in the country of Colombia at the same time. I'm looking right now, and Jim has a special end-of-the-year training that if you're brand new or you've been around for 10 years, it's going to be really something exciting for you. So I will turn it over to my good friend, Regional Vice President Jim Lambright.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Gabriel, and thank you for saying that we're still very close friends after that football game today. Congratulations to all the Baltimore Ravens fans. You guys are going to the playoffs. The old Browns did not come through, or the new Browns did not come through against the old Browns, so congratulations to you guys. I love the fact we get to have fun and do business together. Thank you, Ms. Gabriel, for being an awesome inspiration to us and leading by example. For those of you who are getting on the line here tonight, if you're newer to the business or you've been in a long time, this is non-ACN related, but also ACN related in that we're going to talk about goal setting. Now, everyone says, oh, I have goals, but here's what we know from research. We know that less than 3% of people on the planet, and I think it's probably even a lower percentage of that, but less than 3% of the people on the planet have written goals and written goals that are written properly. Now, if you take a look at the number of people in this world that are financially free, that means they can do what they want with who they want, when they want, where they want, for as long as they want to do it. That's financial freedom, whatever that number is that allows you to do that. We know that it's less than 3%. Now, let's see here. 3% of the people have written goals, and only 3% of the people are financially free. Do you think there's a correlation? Well, actually, just so you know, Harvard went out and did a study, and there is a huge correlation to it. You can look up the study. I'm not going to get into it tonight because it's the end of the year and we're going to rock and roll through this thing. But I want to take 5 minutes here and show you something that will change your life. It's going to fix your health. It's going to fix your relationships. It's going to fix your JOB. And it's going to fix your ACN business. It's going to fix your spirituality. And that's this. You need to have written goals. And if you can't remember how this is going to go, you're going to want to get a pen and paper real quick because it works like this. First of all, New Year's Eve coming up tomorrow night at midnight, everybody's going to make New Year's resolutions. Do you know that by the second week of February, over 90% of all the people that make their New Year's resolutions will have given up already or failed at the resolution that they said? You know, they're going to quit smoking, they're going to lose weight, and they're going to make more money, right? That's what people are going to say. But when you just say it, it is nothing more than a wish. It must be written down. Don't take my word for it. There are tons of studies that have been done on it. It is scientifically proven, okay? So here's how it works. First of all, you can't just write your wish. There's a specific formula. Here's where it is. First of all, it has to be first person. It has to be written as I. So first thing around the paper is I. The next thing it has to be is it has to be present tense. And what that means is you're not going to say, I will quit smoking, right? Or I will make more money. That's a future tense verb. It is a present tense. You have to say it in, okay? And the next thing is that you have to say is it has to be positive. Your subconscious doesn't respond to negativity. It responds to positivity, okay? So it would work something like this. I earn X amount of money, okay? You're going to write it as if it has already happened, okay? So that's kind of different. You're also, let's say you have a weight goal. You're going to say, I weigh, and it's going to be such and such pounds, okay? And you're going to write these down. Let's say you want to improve your relationship. You're going to write, I tell my spouse I love her every single day. Okay, you're going to write that down. That is a first person, a present tense. It is a positive thing, okay? And you're going to write out something for your first of all, your income goals. For ACN, by the way, because this is an ACN call, you're going to put I am a, and the next level that's above you. If you're an ETL, you're going to write I am a regional director. If you're a regional director, you're going to write I am a regional vice president, okay? You're going to write it as if it has already happened. This is the key. You have to do that because what we're going to do is we're going to tear that sheet of paper out and you're going to tape it to your mirror. You're going to tape it to your mirror where you brush your teeth. And as you brush your teeth every morning and every night, you're going to read it. You're going to read it in the morning before you start your day, and you're going to read it at night before you go to bed because your subconscious doesn't sleep. While you sleep, your subconscious does not sleep, and it's going to work on that. And what's going to happen, and I got to admit, when I first heard all this stuff, I kind of thought it was hocus pocus, and it's not. It works. The things happen miraculously over time as you read that every single day. You will reprogram your brain, and you will bring into your life the events, the people, the things that need to happen to make those goals come true. Okay, so those are the formulas. And then the other thing I want you to write down is this, and we're done with this. It's going to be SMART. S-M-A-R-T, SMART. So these are the guidelines for your goals. First of all, you can Google this up later and you can check it out, SMART goals. But S stands for specific. Your goal must be specific. The M stands for measurable. The goal must be measurable, right? I earn X amount of money, okay? A means it must be attainable. What's that mean, attainable? Well, if you're going to put an income goal out, you can't say I earn $1 million by the end of 2019. You can't write that if you only earn 100,000 because that's not an attainable thing. You're not going to go from 100,000 to $1 million. But could you go from 100,000 to 200,000? Of course you could, right? That is something that's attainable and your brain won't reject it. So it must be attainable. The R stands for realistic, okay? And the T stands for time bound. You have to have a time bound. Here's what we know about the human brain. It works much better with a deadline. Don't worry about the deadline if you miss it because goals are made to be rewritten. I hope you caught that. Goals are made to be rewritten because what's going to happen is you're going to end up accomplishing some of these. And that's great because you're going to rewrite the goal then. So you're constantly stretching and you don't get stuck at a point in your life where you are stagnated. Okay, so it's S-M-A-R-T. Google it up if you couldn't just catch up with me as fast as we were going there on that. I ripped through it. But it's very important that you write your goals down. Now, some of you might be saying, because you've forgotten how to dream, and we know this has happened to many adults, you might be saying to yourself, I don't know what my goals are. Well, here's a neat little test for you to know what your goals are. Take 30 seconds and write down the 3 most important things to you. 30 seconds, that's all you have. 10 seconds for each, and you write each one down. Those are probably your major definite purpose in your goals. So that's what I wanted to work on with you tonight. If you don't do anything more for 2019, take 30 seconds right now and write out 3 goals that you have and put them on your mirror and read them twice a day. You will be shocked next year from now when we have this same call that you've accomplished all of them. And it'll be amazing. So looking forward to it. So looking forward to seeing all of you in boot camp. I want to bring on Mr. Sean Dennedy. Mr. Sean Dennedy is going, so this is the end of the call, by the way, for those of you seasoned vets who are on the call. But for the rest of you who are newer, Sean is actually going to help here